Hi, my name's Danielle. I'm the Executive Director of the Aplomb project. I'm really glad you found your way here. Today we're going to do a few expressive art exercises that are meant to be done on your own. They should bring about some calm, some peace. Please only continue if this ever feels comfortable for you. We're going to be doing some breath work to feel like we're grounded. If you're able to sit upright in a chair with your feet planted firmly, that will help get you in the right zone. So you're welcome to close your eyes or open your eyes, but it's great to start off with some breath work that can center us. Deep breath in and out. I'd like to try an activity with you called mountain range breathing. So let's get started with our feet planted on the ground and a drawing tool in our hand. Doesn't matter what. I've got a pencil. We're going to start from one side of the page to the other. For me, I'm a righty, so this feels good. Starting from the left. Breathing in and then breathing out. We're going to make a series of mountain ranges across our page. Yours could be large or small. They could all be the same size or different size. Just follow your breath and do what feels right to you. I'm going to start by breathing in and coming up to a crest. Then breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Keep going if you want to fill in more than 4 mountains. This felt like the right amount for me. Now if we feel like you would enjoy this, you can go back in with some color, different materials, and maybe make your mountain ranges green, maybe with a white peak, or maybe some fall foliage with some reds and oranges. Maybe some yellow. Or maybe you just go for the traditional gray mountain. See if you can experiment with some patterning. Up and down. Maybe do some hash work. Hashing is when you go in one direction, and then cross hatching is when you cross over in the other direction. Do what feels right. Maybe you do some circling. Some purple mountains, majesty here. These do not need to be realistic. You may also find you want to represent that they're on top of a body of water, so there's a reflection. There's no right or wrong. to you if you can be really free with your movements. Maybe there's a sky up above. Experiment with long, broad strokes and then little strokes if you like. Maybe some more circling. Some wispy wind. And maybe you did want to represent water underneath. You could do a few waves. Maybe there's a small boat. Maybe there's some birds. See what feels right to you. Either keep this drawing for yourself, share it with someone that you care about, or post it to the Aplomb community. We'd love to see what you came up with. I hope you enjoyed this exercise, and if you'd like, we can try another together, or take a pause and join on another day. Have you ever taken a moment to think about an animal that you might relate to when you're your most authentic self? We're going to try drawing your spirit animal, and this could be something different day to day. If you pick one or pick several that you feel like you relate to, we don't have to do a realistic representation of this animal. You could draw the environment it lives in, or footprints, colors, or shapes that remind you of this animal. See if you can take a few moments to think about this. Today I feel like I want to connect with a panda bear as my spirit animal. Instead of drawing a panda, I'm going to draw the environment. So I'm going to start with some bamboo. You can choose whatever animal feels right to you today that you either already feel in tune with, or you want to bring about the energy of that animal. Our drawings don't have to be realistic. There should be freedom in our movement, and you can use whatever materials you like. I'm using some marker to start. As I do this, I'm thinking about the traits of my spirit animal, which is the panda today. As soft, but also strong. As a protector. And the black and white representing balance, like the yin and the yang. I'd like to bring about balance. And bamboo is a nice opportunity to do some line work across my page. I love the renewal of bamboo as well, being something that grows fast. You can draw the footprints of your animal as well, or just the colors and shapes that come up when you think of your animal. I'm adding in some colored pencil to show the ground. And then I'm going to use some Conte to do paw prints. I might even do some small paw prints to show a baby panda like my daughter. Also feel free to draw in an environment like, I might draw the sunset. distance. I like the idea of drawing a sunset and thinking about the end of the day, taking time to relax and rejuvenate. You need to be able to rest in order to start the next day in a right way, a rested way for ourselves and to be there for others. So I'm drawing, using some scribbling or scumbling approaches for purple clouds. And some oranges. More yellows. If you enjoy what you came up with today and feel like sharing, you are always welcome and encouraged to post to the Aplomb community. If you're not already part of it, it's really easy to join on the aplombproject.org. There's a link to join as a free member, and we'd love to see what you come up with. But if this just is for you, that's absolutely okay too. I hope you found a little bit of calm today, thinking of your spirit animal. What do you say we do some gratitude drawing? Take a moment to think about 5 objects, places, people, things that bring you joy and that you feel grateful for. You don't have to draw these things exactly. You could draw the way it makes you feel in color and shape, or just write down what you feel grateful for. Sometimes the first mark is always the hardest. See if you can just write in first. For me, I'm gonna put painting. And then I'm gonna just draw a brush. For me, I'm grateful to be able to paint. It calms me. I'm grateful to be able to paint what makes me feel good. Maybe you want to embellish your words. I'm also grateful for the earth. I'm not going to worry about doing a realistic representation of the earth. She puts up with so much, and we try to do our best I try to do my best to treat her right. We can all do our part, big or small. That feels good to me. I am grateful for the Aplomb project and everyone that is able to trust me, to be part of a community, to be part of the paintings and share their stories with others so that they may find inspiration from their resilience. Ever since I started, there's not been one day where I haven't been grateful. And I'm really glad that you're here. I am grateful for a comfortable bed. I'm just going to do a pillow. A place to rest at night, especially when it's cold. I like to really enjoy the warmth of blankets. Comfortable place to sleep. My fifth one, I'm going to do coffee. Love grabbing that first hot cup of coffee in the morning. Grateful for whoever helped me get those beans. The convenience of having ground coffee in the morning. I'm definitely grateful for that. So those are my 5. Your 5 will look very different, and either keep this for yourself, or if you'd like to share it on the community, it would be great to see what you came up with. When challenges come, what makes you feel grounded? Let's try drawing a tree if this feels like a good activity for you. We're going to take our time and think about ourselves as a tree, the roots as things, people, places, objects that make us feel grounded. We're going to draw branches, we're going to draw some wind and some rain to represent those challenges. As always, only do this exercise if it feels comfortable to you. So this works best if we turn our page up and down vertically here. We're going to start off by drawing a line, and you can use whatever drawing materials you have on hand that you feel comfortable with. You can use multiple mediums, doesn't matter. We're going to start by drawing a line somewhere in the middle of your paper from one side to the other. I'm going to do mine in brown, and I'm just going to go straight across. Now, this doesn't have to be a perfectly straight line. If you do want to use a ruler, you are welcome to. Start with that line all the way across. Now we're going to think of what makes you feel grounded, and we're going to draw a tree up top. First, the trunk. We're going to, if you feel like it, draw some branches. These can look however you'd like. Maybe they cross over each other. They're straight, they're long, they're curvy. They can be whatever you want. Maybe we swirl in some wind. Maybe we draw some rain coming. Is your tree in winter without any leaves? Or maybe it does have leaves. Maybe do some scribbling or scumbling and get some leaves in there. Or maybe you like to draw the individual leaves if that feels right. And you could do both. Maybe your tree is in the fall and you're using yellows and orange and red. Now let's think about roots. This is what gives you strength. If we think about the wind and the rain as life's challenges, what makes you feel grounded and like you can take on those challenges? Could be a person, an object, a place, a mindset. Let's see, you can draw as many roots as you like, with as much detail as you like, or just draw single lines. See if you can identify if this feels right to you. Some of the things that make you feel grounded. My daughter, my dogs, my painting. Yoga. My friends and family. This will look different for everybody. Now you could draw in and write in, label what your challenges are if that feels right. Or just know in your mind that there are challenges. What we really want to emphasize is this: what makes you feel strong and grounded. And once you have your tree in, you can do as much detail as you like. Or just leave it as is, whatever feels right to you. Maybe this is something you end up wanting to share with someone you care about, or just keep it for yourself. If you feel like sharing to the Aplomb community, we would love to see what you came up with. Maybe somebody can relate. But that's always optional. I'm just using colored pencils here, but you can use whatever materials you have available and feel comfortable. I hope you've enjoyed this exercise. If you're feeling like you need more support and you'd like to talk to a professional about what has come up, please see the resources at theaplombproject.org and know that there's always somebody that can help. You're not alone. Thanks for being here. I'm going to be demonstrating a technique called box breathing blocks. We're going to be doing a series of breath work alongside drawing, if this feels comfortable to you. The style of box breathing is such that we breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and then hold for 4 seconds. We'll be repeating this while drawing boxes or blocks with your eyes open or closed, whatever feels right to you. And in the end, you may find that you want to embellish your page after your boxes are set in. So to start off, pick a drawing material that feels good to you. We can go anywhere on the page to start. We're going to breathe in for 4 and make a line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Maybe start somewhere else. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pause here. Everyone's is going to look very different, but you can go for as long as you like. Your shapes can overlap, be small, be in one tool, or switch over to a different tool. Now that you have a bunch of squares on your page, maybe you want to add some patterning. Maybe some cross-hatched lines. Maybe you want to add some circles. Maybe you turn it and you see what looks like buildings. Maybe you add some doors and windows, making this a space you want to visit. Maybe you're going to walk down the street. Take some time to enjoy some free drawing, starting out with these blocks and ending up wherever feels right to you. I hope you enjoyed this.